Welcome to my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we will talk about the Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. What the rich invest in, that the poor and middle class do not. In the world of investing, 10% of people control 90% of the money. In Rich Dad's Guide to Investing, 1998, Robert Kiyosaki discusses investment strategies for people who want to make it into the top 10%. Kiyosaki became wealthy by learning how to evaluate investments and by teaching himself to build and sell successful businesses. Kiyosaki's financial education started when he was a young man after he had finished serving as a Marine in Vietnam in 1973. Since he had been in the military, Kiyosaki felt like he was lagging behind his peers financially. He had little money and no assets. What he did have, however, was a burning desire to be rich. His friend's wealthy father, whom he calls Rich Dad, agreed to help him become a sophisticated investor. Kiyosaki was drawn to Rich Dad's way of looking at the world, which was very different from his biological father's perspective. Kiyosaki's real dad had been a government official who was struggling financially after losing his job. Watching his real father try to make ends meet at the age of 52, Kiyosaki resolved to become very wealthy by following his Rich Dad's advice. Rich Dad taught Kiyosaki that investing is a confusing concept because the word means different things to different people. Some people invest all of their time and energy into their families or their jobs, as Kiyosaki's real dad had. Other people who think of themselves as investors are really gamblers or speculators. Some are savers who hoard cash, and some are dreamers who are so caught up in predicting the market that they're afraid to take action. Even with traditional, logic-based financial investing, there are many different forms. People can invest in the stock market or in other financial products, such as commodities, insurance, or real estate. Each area has many different subgroups, where expertise is required to successfully navigate the terms and conditions. A savvy investor must learn the pros and cons of each area of investment to know when a product will be beneficial and when it might be detrimental to financial health. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to financial planning. It's always a very personal process. Many people fantasize about becoming wealthy, but they don't take the steps to make it happen. To become rich, attaining wealth must be one's top priority, more valued than feeling secure or comfortable. Often, people regard investing as a risky business. The truth is that informed, well-educated investors can manage risks while reaping huge rewards. Still, there are no guarantees, which is why it's important to use only excess money for high-risk investments. Broadly, there are 5 steps to becoming a savvy investor. The first is mental preparation. Investors must believe that they will become rich in order to do so. The second step is deciding on an investment style, which requires setting personal priorities. The next step is learning how to build a robust business because creating assets is always better than investing in other people's assets. The fourth step is honing analytical skills to better evaluate the health of businesses and navigate tax laws. The fifth and final step is giving back to the community or to the world through charitable contributions. 10% of people control 90% of the money, and that statistic is not likely to change. But there are more opportunities to join that top 10% than ever before. The information age and the internet have made it easier to turn an idea into pure profit. People who build wealth and invest it well don't have to work hard. They put their money to work for them instead. Poor people fear scarcity. Rich people have faith that the universe is abundant. Investors should follow a financial plan rather than frequently changing strategies. Many people lack the basic financial literacy that every investor needs to become rich. There are 3 main types of income: earned, portfolio, and passive. Portfolio and passive income are the best types. A good investor should be prepared for any eventuality. There is no such thing as job security. High-level investors should aim for entrepreneurship. Skilled investors learn from their mistakes. A business should be conceptualized as a complex system. If any individual part fails, the entire system is at risk. Poor people fear scarcity. Rich people have faith that the universe is abundant. An individual's outlook on the world often shapes his or her personal finances. There are 2 basic types of money problems: having too little money or too much money. Poor people have too little money in part because they see the world as a place of scarcity, where there's not enough for everyone. Rich people, on the other hand, believe in abundance, which helps attract even more wealth. To some degree, thoughts shape material reality. A person who believes in abundance will always have enough money. But a person who fears scarcity will always struggle with money. Poor people who want to become rich must change their mindset. They must truly believe there is enough money in the world for everyone to be rich, and that they will eventually become rich too. All too often, though, poor people are driven by security, which thwarts their cause. Security and scarcity tend to go together. Instead of focusing on financial security, it's better to develop new financial skills. Those skills will help attract wealth, whereas obsessing over security can cause a person to stagnate. Money is an emotional subject, and people tend to let emotions cloud their judgment and guide their decisions. People who fear scarcity can't see the world clearly because of their panic. Investors should follow a financial plan, rather than frequently changing strategies. Some people think of investing as the process of evaluating financial products or the action of buying and selling financial products. This is misguided. It's better to think of investing as a long-term plan that moves people from where they are to where they want to be financially. No one should ever invest without developing a detailed financial plan first. While investors need to hire financial planners, they must have enough foundational knowledge to go to those advisors with a clear idea of what they want. If the investor isn't clear about goals, the financial planner may find it difficult to develop a good strategy. It's common for people who think of themselves as investors to place too much emphasis on their investment vehicle. They tend to focus on one aspect of the financial world, such as the stock market or the real estate market, and ignore other financial vehicles. Some would-be investors make the mistake of becoming emotionally invested in the financial vehicle. For example, some people only want to buy the stock of companies they personally like. They pick and choose their investments based on these preferences instead of following a strategic plan that will improve their financial standing. Investment vehicles exist to suit different financial needs. They should not be chosen based on personal preferences. Another misconception is that investing is a matter of great risk and blind luck. Investing isn't about making sudden moves based on new tips. It's more of a rote process. Financial plans should be boring, mechanical, and disciplined to help remove emotional buying and selling from the equation. There are only two real reasons to invest: to cultivate a form of passive income or to build a financial portfolio. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.